wipe my tears. Sip on 46, my calling just to drown my fears. I don't run away from problems, I just bore my lair. All I ever wanted was to be a billionaire. If I get low, bet my money don't got quality to blow.
Alright, what is going on, guys? It's Apollo1, and today we are back with episode number 13 of the Team Challenge series. This time with the Specialist Only TDM win, one of the most highly requested challenges thus far. And I'd say this was probably the most popular behind the Wall Run Only TDM challenge that we got last week. If you want to check that video out, I'll leave it down in the description below. You can check it out after this video. But before we get any further into this challenge, if you could drop a like, it only takes half a second. If we could shoot for 3,000 likes, that would be greatly appreciated. It helps show your support on the video, helps get it out there for more people to see, and it shows that you guys are really liking the challenge series and the video and all that. So if we could shoot for that, that would be greatly appreciated. If not, it's completely fine, just throwing it out there. And also, if you are new to KARNAGE Clan, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stick around for more content like this. Team challenges, top 5 plays, top 5 fails of the week that you guys get to send your own clips in. We got high standard gameplays, we have tips and tricks that make you guys better players. Just a ton of content that I guarantee you will enjoy. So definitely stick around for more of that. Now let's talk a little bit about today's challenge. What you're watching obviously is the Specialist Only TDM win, where we get all the kills with these specialist abilities. And there's a whole bunch of difficulties that we've run into while going for this that I'm going to be talking about. And as you guys got to see in the beginning of this video, a whole bunch of people that have suggested us going for this. And I swear there was a bunch of comments that had a whole bunch of thumbs up, and I swear I could not find them. There was probably one that had 500 or 600 thumbs up at one point. I couldn't find it. I looked for a good 30-40 minutes and I just couldn't. I don't know, but there was a lot of people that I found that were asking for this, and hopefully one of you watching was included at the beginning of this video. But yeah, so a couple of the challenges that we ran into while going for this was the length of time that it takes for us to get the specialist ability. That's why we decided to go with the Ripper, and that's why you see everybody in this video using the Ripper specialist ability. We first thought, well, the Scythe is the best and we'd probably get the most kills with the Scythe, but the thing is, without getting any kills, or doing anything that will help you boost that timer, it took like 7 minutes or 6.5 minutes, something ridiculous, for us to get our first specialist ability. And the problem with that is, not only did it take long, but that means we'd have to get enough kills and not die while using the Scythe, and everybody would only get really one shot. Actually, I think it might have been 2. We might have gotten 2 in one game, so maybe it was like 5 minutes or so. But it was just too difficult to do. It was really boring, and we just thought, nah, this is not the best way to go about this. So that's why we decided to go with the Ripper, because you get it very, very quickly. I think it's just under a minute that it takes, without getting any kills, obviously, to get the Ripper specialist ability. So that worked very well. 6 people getting their ability every minute allowed us to get a decent amount of kills. Obviously, you don't get as many kills, and you have to be up in the enemy's face, so there's more chance of you dying and not getting any kills at all. But still, you had more chances to get kills, and when people would get kills, sometimes they get 3 or 4. So it worked the best for that. So that's that. Another thing was how boring it was to just kind of sit around it. You have to sit around and not die. That's the whole thing. You'll see a lot of the guys in the game are just jumping off the side of the map, killing themselves throughout the entire time, because they don't want to get killed by the enemy. Because the whole thing is, you can't die too many times at the same time we're trying to get kills. Because if you die too many times, that means we have to beat the enemy's score, because they're using the regular weapons, getting kills easily. So we have to minimize our deaths, so it makes it easier for us to win. So what we would do is, while waiting for a specialist ability for us to get it, we would just go around the entire map. Since we're playing evac, there's a wall run that goes around the entire map. That's very difficult to do, but some of the KARNAGE guys were able to do that, while others were just hiding, staying in corners, and then when an enemy got close to them, they just jump off the side of the map and kill themselves, to prevent themselves from getting a death that would lead to the enemy getting an extra point. So that was another difficult thing. It wasn't the worst. The ending of this video, guys, is absolutely perfect. You'll get to see exactly why it's so important while going for this challenge not to die too many times by the enemy, because you'll see at the end how close it was. Please stick around to the end. I got a little carried away in the editing, I'll have to say. Got a little weird, but it's definitely worth watching, and you'll get to see exactly what I'm talking about. So this challenge, like I was saying, it had its difficulties. It had its hard parts and hard moments. The other part was the map. We found Evac to be a very good map because it had the wall run around the entire map, as well as it being kind of a smaller map. You can't do anything too large while going for a Ripper only TDM win, basically, because obviously you need to be up and close to the enemy. So that was that. And we tried using like the Tempest, but all those other special abilities, they take too long to get, and that's the real conflict with them. We wanted to have it so that each person had a different specialist ability, and that would make it more entertaining to watch and all. But the issue behind that was just how long it took. So maybe this summer we'll go for that. Maybe we'll have more time and we'll be able to go for a more challenging specialist only TDM win. If you want us to go for that, you can just let us know down in the comment section below, where all 6 of us are using a different specialist ability, because I do think it's possible. We'll just have to play it extremely strategically so that we die a very little amount of times, because I think we died a little bit too much. I think we could have reduced that a whole lot, and it would have made it a little bit easier and less stressful at the end, which you'll see if you stick around to win this challenge. But at the same time, this was probably my least favorite challenge to go for. You could easily tell by the end of this video, as well as the other Carnage guys could tell you about all the complaining I did while going for this, because it was so boring. I thought it was extremely boring to go for, and that was the complaints about some people. Like, someone in the comment section would say, go for a specialist only TDM win, and people were like replying to that guy saying, I guess that would be cool, it'd be hard to go for, but it would be kind of boring to watch. And it's true, because you have to run around and wait for your specialist ability to get up there, and then you get like a good 30-40 seconds of fame to get a couple kills, because as soon as you use that ability, I think it's even less than that. I think it's like 25 seconds with the Ripper, so you have to get a lot of kills really quickly, and you kind of just have to hope that there's a bunch of enemies around you. So there's a lot of that goes into it. And also another thing that was really annoying with this challenge is if you just use your ability and maybe you miss the guy and then he kills you, or like you get one kill and then you turn around and another guy kills you, and you waited all that time to get one kill and then you died, which really doesn't help us much, because it just, one kill, one death, it evens out. So there's a lot of things that go into this challenge. It is a more difficult challenge, I will say, unless you get extremely lucky. Like if you and your buds go for this challenge and you get it the first try, know that was just luck, because it really is. It does take a lot of luck to get. If you get it the first try, that just happened to be kind of lucky, I guess. That game you had a good or an enemy team that wasn't too good. I'm not saying these guys were the best, but you know what I'm saying. It's just it does take a little luck to get it very quickly. It took us I'd say, well, we went for it multiple times, so we didn't just get it the first seating. We went for it probably the first time for like 2 hours, we didn't get it. A second time maybe for 2 hours, didn't get it, and then the last time I think we did like maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, I don't know, somewhere around there, and then we finally got it. And once again, the ending is perfect. It will show the frustration that I had and how stressful it was, because the ending was very close. The final score was very close, as you can see throughout this entire gameplay. I don't think we were ever a distance of more than like 5 kills from each other, so it was a close game the entire time. And I'm sure the enemy team was like, what the hell is going on here? What is happening? Why are they only killing us with Rippers? I wonder what they were thinking. I don't know. Sometimes they catch on when we go for team challenges. Sometimes the enemy will actually figure out what we're doing, like in the wall run only TDM, when they did figure out several times that like, oh, these guys are only trying to get us killed while they're on the wall. But for this one, I don't know if they figured it out. They're not exactly the brightest enemies that we've run into. But that's that. But anyways, guys, hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Once again, if you are new to Carnage, subscribe. And like I say every single time, please let us know down in the comment section below any suggestions you have for future team challenges for us to go for. We're looking for other suggestions, unique suggestions. You guys continue to spice things up. I saw one comment last time of someone that wants us to go for an out of bounds only TDM win. So that means we have to jump out of bounds, and then there has to be an enemy like close enough so we can kill them while we're out of bounds, and then like jump back in. So that's extremely difficult. But things like that, we're looking for creativity, unique ideas. Those are the ones that we're gonna start going for. So please leave your thoughts and suggestions down in the comment section below. If you made it to this point in the video, comment as well saying onion sauce, so that I know who made it to the end, and the people that didn't make it to the end and see onion sauce all over in the comment section are gonna be like, what the hell's going on? And finally, I'm gonna leave you to enjoy the end of this video, a little bit of my reaction and some weird editing that I did, but I think you'll like it. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, guys, and I'll talk to you later. 'Twas at this moment we knew we had fucked up.
You don't have time. Like, we can die. Just hide.
Dude, I'm gonna die. I'm flashed. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die.
Don't pick them up.
Fight, dude! Yes! Oh my god! Dude!
You don't understand this last... Oh my god!
Quiet down, Apollo.
Oh.
It's okay.
Rude.
You did it now.
Dude, that was slight work.